Hey guys, what's up? So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you 3 high growth stocks. Now, these 3 stocks are some of my favorite. They all hold massive potential, easy 10x returns over the coming years. I have quite a few stocks I do watch, but I really got to say, all 3 of these stocks, you just have to put on your radar at the very least. And yeah, so before we get into this video though, if I could ask you guys to drop a big thumbs up on this video, it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. I cover stocks almost every day of the week and I do a ton of research for you guys. And also, if you live in Canada, make sure you check out that Questrade link I have down below. It's a online brokerage in Canada and you get $50 in free trading commissions. And then also, if you live in the United States, make sure you check out that Webull link down below. You get 4 free stocks if you just deposit $100 by signing up with that link. But anyways, I am very anxious to show you guys these 3 stocks today. So let's get straight into this video. Okay guys, so make sure you watch till the end because the last stock I'm going to be showing you is really the top one out of all 3 of these. This is a stock that I'm heavily invested in myself and I have super high expectations on it. So make sure you watch till the end. But the first stock I have for you today is GrowGeneration. This is an amazing company with an unreal opportunity ahead of them. GrowGeneration is in the green space. Okay, I can't say exactly what that is because last time I got in big trouble from YouTube when I said the word. But anyways, they sell grow lights, hydroponics, nutrients, all of the stuff you need to grow the green stuff, okay? So they don't sell the green stuff directly, but they sell all of these products to the guys who do grow the green. So this is a very different business than actually selling the green directly. And I'm going to explain to you guys the massive advantages that it has. But a quick little overview of GrowGeneration. It's a one-stop shop for hydroponic grow supplies, products, systems, and more. From propagation, that's a weird word. From propagation to harvest, we have everything you need for your special garden. We offer the best deals and discounts of the best grow products on the market. GrowGeneration serves customers across the nation and carries a wide inventory of renowned cultivation brands. And then also GrowGeneration is an industry leader, very important. It's an industry leader in commercial sales and large-scale grow design. That is key because that's where the big money is. They do sell for your typical small growers, but it's in the big commercial industries where there's a lot of money to be made. And they do sell to those big players. And yeah, guys, serious opportunity here. So let me explain to you exactly what the opportunity is. So the opportunity comes from a theory used back in the gold mining days. I don't know what the theory is called exactly, but I just call it the gold miner theory. Essentially, in the big gold rush that happened back in the day, if you wanted to make money in it, you would go out, you'd panhandle gold, and you would sell gold. There was lots of gold to be had, and people were making money by finding this gold and selling the gold. They were mining it. Mining it was the primary way, is how you would take advantage of the gold rush. However, there was also a different, very lucrative business that was much safer and almost guaranteed to work. And that was selling pickaxes, shovels, and the supplies to these gold miners. This was an amazing business. And if we think about the green rush that's happening today, we have all these very big suppliers that are growing the green and selling it. However, they need to get all of their supplies and equipment from somewhere. And that's where GrowGeneration is. GrowGeneration isn't taking on the risk of building out these massive commercial facilities and growing all this product and having trouble with margins and all this stuff. They're just simply selling the equipment while all of these other companies are taking on all of this risk. So to me, GrowGeneration is the equivalent of back in the gold rush where they would sell pickaxes and shovels and the equipment to gold miners. So when I'm looking at this is just an amazing opportunity. and I wish I knew of this stock earlier. I only just found out about it a few weeks ago, but I do think that there is still a lot of opportunity to be had here. If we look at the United States specifically, right now there's only 15 states that have legalized the green recreationally. So this is not much considering there's like 50 states. So yeah, there is still yet to be 35 more states that are gonna end up legalizing this stuff. And so with only 15 out of 50 states that have it legalized, there's still an immense amount of room to grow. So I really don't think it's too late to take advantage of this stock. However, there is an issue, and the issue is it's done so damn well over this past year. If you look at it here, back in March, they were trading at $4 a share. Now GrowGeneration is up in the $30 range. So they've like 6x'd their share price. And I really hate jumping into a stock after that massive return. So personally, I'm not in this stock yet, but I'm watching it very carefully, and if I see any kind of dip, I'm jumping in this because I think that this company has so much room to still run. There's so much legalization that still needs to occur, and we're really only at the very, very early stage of this green rush. And if you just look at their market cap, it's only 1.3 billion, so it's still a very small company. This easily has room to 10x from here over the coming years. But seeing how much of a run it's had this past 6 to 8 months, I do think that a pullback will occur at some point, and that's what I'm waiting for right now. So yeah, that's the first stock, guys. Make sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think of this company. I think it's an amazing opportunity. But let's carry on to the next stock. This one's one of my favorites as well. It's Etsy. Etsy sells all things homemade. So the way Etsy works, say you're somebody who loves to make things homemade and you want to sell it online. The best website in the world for this is Etsy. They almost have no competition. Etsy is easily the leader in this industry of selling things homemade, and this is really where somebody's gonna go if they want to make money online by selling things that they create. So the way it works, if you're somebody who likes to make homemade stuff, you would create an account and open up a store on their website. So this one here you can see is called the Lettering Studio. And if we click on the Lettering Studio, that'll bring us to their store page. We can see that they're from Toronto and Ontario. They've been on Etsy since 2014, and they have about 13,000 sales, 5-star rating, and the owner is Barbara Kwa. So it gives us a little bit of details about the store, and then you can scroll through all of the items that they're listing and selling currently. Now, in my opinion, there's just not much competition in this industry, and Etsy has a massive first mover advantage. They're so well established. I think that they're just going to be the dominant player, and I cannot imagine a situation where they get overtaken by somebody else. And so I do believe this represents a massive opportunity with fairly low risk moving forward. I think that there's always going to be high demand for buying stuff that's homemade and unique. But the only downside with this stock as well is how well it's done this past year. You can see back in April, they're trading around $38, and now we're up in around $140 a share, which represents about a 3x return. So they've done amazing. But even again with this stock, their market cap is only 17 billion. In my opinion, this could 100% be a $100 billion company one day. So I really don't think right now is a bad time to jump in, but it really would be nice to see a nice little correction and then jump in. Me personally, I would love to get in around $100 a share. However, I really don't see what would cause it to drop that much. I think that selling things homemade online isn't going to die down anytime soon. So really waiting for that dip might just never come. But at the very least, this is the stock that needs to go on your watch list. It's really one of a kind and just represents an amazing opportunity going forward in the future. I really do think it will be a $100 billion company one day. I'm thinking about jumping into them. I haven't yet done that. Again, I'm usually the kind of investor that likes to get into stocks before they go on a massive run like this. It really just limits your downside. And really there's almost always opportunities in the market where you can find companies that haven't yet ran. But I really do like both Etsy and GrowGeneration. So I'm not currently yet invested in them, but I'm definitely thinking about it. So if I do pull the trigger and buy either one of these stocks, I'll for sure make a video on that and let you guys know. Okay, so now for the final stock, this is the one I am most bullish on, but this isn't actually exactly a stock. It's actually an asset. And what I'm talking about is Bitcoin. Bitcoin to me is going to explode over the next 5 years. When you look at the macroeconomic situation in the world, I mean, the economy doesn't look amazing globally. And this is really where Bitcoin can thrive. And I think that right now it's extremely undervalued. It has a market cap of around 300 billion, where if you compare that to gold, gold is worth about 9 to 10 trillion. And in my opinion, Bitcoin one day will be worth more than gold. I have a lot of reasons why that is, and I can for sure make a video on that in the future if you guys are actually interested in learning more about Bitcoin. But anyways, I think Bitcoin over the next 5 years could definitely bring a 30x return. That's exactly how bullish I am on it. And I also think it represents actually a very safe investment, contrary to popular belief where people think it's very risky. To me, it represents a very asymmetric return. I think at most you could see a 50% drop and maybe it would just stay down there forever. But the upside to me is 30x to 100x in the long term. So that to me is an asymmetric return. You have limited risk on the downside and just so much reward to the upside. But that's enough about my thoughts on Bitcoin. The way you can invest in Bitcoin without taking on that risk of somebody hacking one of these crypto exchanges and you losing all your money is by simply just investing into Grayscale. So Grayscale is the first publicly quoted Bitcoin investment vehicle and the first digital currency investment vehicle to attain the status of an SEC reporting company. So I do love that they report to the SEC. They're fairly credible. It's probably the safest way to own Bitcoin, other than putting Bitcoin on a hard storage device where it's completely offline. Now, the only downside by investing into Bitcoin using Grayscale is that they do charge a 2% annual fee. But to me, 2% is nothing when I'm looking at possibly 30xing my money. So this doesn't bother me. I like the safety of using Grayscale. I'm willing to pay the 2%. It's really nothing to me compared to the returns I'm expecting. So if you do want to invest into Bitcoin using Grayscale, it's super simple. All you do is you go to your brokerage, you type in the ticker symbol GBTC, and you just purchase it like you'd purchase any other stock. You can buy and sell it very simply, and that's one thing I love about it. It's not complicated at all. It's the same deal as buying a stock, and you can do it on almost any exchange. So for those who are worried about using these crypto exchanges and don't trust it, it's very understandable. They have been hacked before. People have lost their Bitcoin. But if you are somebody who wants to get exposed to Bitcoin, this is an amazing alternative in my opinion. I do use a crypto exchange as well, but I put most of my Bitcoin into GBTC. And with GBTC, it does trade like a stock. So if you actually just type in GBTC into Google, you can see here, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, currently at $21 a share, and it's up from about $5 a share back in March. So it's done amazing. Bitcoin has been on an absolute terror, but like I said earlier, I think this is just a drop in the bucket. I think Bitcoin has so much room to run, but that doesn't mean you're not going to see corrections in the short term. I do fully expect a correction at some point. It has to correct, nothing goes straight up, but the trend is going to be up in my opinion, and massively up over the next 5 years. And I'm not the only one who thinks this. Basically, like every billionaire in the world right now is jumping on this train. It's pretty crazy, but Bitcoin is very quickly getting adopted to the mainstream. But yeah, anyways guys, those are my 3 stocks for you today: Grow Generation, Etsy, and Bitcoin. Now I know Bitcoin is not a stock, it's an asset or cryptocurrency, but it is something that you should take very seriously. I would not want to miss out on the crazy expectations over the next 5 years with this asset class. But yeah guys, anyways, that's all I have for you in today's video. Thanks for watching till end. I really appreciate that. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.